Thursday was the last time anyone heard from University of Florida freshman Christian Aguilar of Miami. Aguilar was last seen by Miami native Pedro Bravo at a Best Buy in Gainesville. Bravo told GPD investigators that he was involved in a fight with Aguilar and then left him in a parking lot in northwest Gainesville. Gainesville Police Department investigators believe that Aguilar is seriously injured and unable to seek medical attention. Bravo was arrested yesterday and charged with a third-degree felony for depriving a victim of medical care. Bravo was held for mental examination under Florida's Baker Act on Friday after saying that he wanted to hurt himself. I spoke with Gainesville Police Department spokesman Officer Ben Tobias today, and he says the search for the missing student will continue.
We're still searching for Christian. Christian has not been located, and no evidence of Christian has been located. We're following some investigative leads via cell phone data, just via some phone calls in of people that think they may have seen Christian and Pedro on Thursday, and we're following that, trying to create, a roadmap of where the two were on Thursday. The last spot that we actually have confirmation of Christian and Pedro anywhere is at Best Buy at 3 p.m. on Thursday afternoon. After that, it gets a little fuzzy on where exactly they were.
Officer Tobias says the area being searched is vast, and any tip or lead will be helpful in piecing together Aguilar's whereabouts.
Well, we still believe that some of the altercation may have happened on the north side of town, around the Strides motorcycle dealer and the Home Depot around 53rd and 13th Street area. But anyone at this point, if anyone remembers seeing Pedro or Christian or the two of them together to help us try to finish out that timeline for Thursday, that's really going to help us.
Pedro Bravo gave police 3 different versions of what happened with Aguilar, but Tobias says he may not have been telling the truth.
Supposedly what Pedro told us is that it was around that parking lot just north of Strides Motorsports. Now, we searched that area and did not find any evidence of that, which leads us to believe that maybe it was at another location, or maybe exactly what Pedro said happened didn't happen.
Tobias says the search for Aguilar will end once tips stop coming in. Aguilar's girlfriend, Erica Freeman, says the search must continue and that the Gainesville community is crucial in helping to find Christian alive.
My message is basically that give us as much help as we can. Get anyone who lives here who can take off a few days or even a few hours, just come out and help us look through the woods. That we want to find him, and we hope he's alive, and I believe he's alive. I'm not going to think otherwise until we have evidence.
Erica told me today that she used to date Pedro Bravo, a Santa Fe student who she met in high school. After they broke up, she started dating Christian Aguilar. She said that she could not specify how long she and Aguilar have been dating, but that they have known each other since high school. We do not yet exactly know what happened to Aguilar, but Erica insists that her relationship with the two teens had nothing to do with Thursday's altercation.
The thing is, my story, it doesn't really pertain to this whole situation. I don't think any of this had to do with me. I think I was a mutual friend of both of them before in high school, but to be honest, I don't think that I was a main source of topic whenever this happened.
Erica says she was not aware that Christian and Pedro did not get along and thought that they were on good terms.
They still talked, from what I understood, and they were fine. Like, Pedro did not have anything against Christian. I believe he even went down to Miami once, and he hung out with Pedro at that time.
Regardless, Erica says she is dedicated to continuing the search and will not give up until Christian is found.
Whatever this dispute was, it didn't have to do about me. I'm just trying to get the public's help to come out, and I'm just trying to support the family because we care about him so much. He is such an amazing person. You have no idea how good he is. I have his 4th grade teachers calling me, concerned, crying over the phone, and trying to do whatever they can for Miami. So this is really about finding him.
The last time Erica spoke with Christian was last week when he sent her an encouraging text message before school.
The last text message he said was to have a good day at school, have a great time in class, kind of thing. That was the last text message I received from him.
Among the dozens searching for Christian Aguilar is his father, Carlos. Carlos said he is blown away at how hospitable and helpful the Gainesville community has been for his family during this time.
All the support that I have for these people that doesn't even know me, all my family, friends, all the community that is behind me, seeing the major of coming over here, supporting me, not even wanted to talk to the news, and just come and look and search. The police from Sweetwater coming over here don't want to talk to the news. They are searching right now. That tells you the type of community that we're building down there.
Mr. Aguilar insisted that he wants nothing more now than for his nightmare to end and for his son to be returned safely home. If given the chance to speak to Pedro, Mr. Aguilar would tell him that legal actions are not important and that he just wants his son to be found alive.
Tell me where exactly the location you dropped my son. Just give me that information and I will, stop any prosecution or whatever it is. That's the only piece of information that I need. And this will be over for all families, for everybody. And then we can go home. We can go home.
But for the Aguilar family and those involved, the horror continues, along with the search for their son, family, and friend.
It's a nightmare. Just don't have the answer.
With Florida's 89.1 WUFT-FM, I'm Leah Harding in Gainesville.